Is my shit mad loud? I feel like it's loud, but I talk low, so
You talk mad low. People can't even hear you anyway. You're gonna have to learn sign language.
I have to learn sign language.
How did the ping pong tournament go, man? How was your weekend? How did the ping pong thing go?
I mean, yo, it was fun. It was an experience. I never played in Bryant Park. I played outside before. I came in there cold, man. So I definitely didn't show my best. I scored 3. I'll take it. But yeah, point. Yeah. Point was pretty embarrassing, man, because I hit him with one of my signature slams and he popped it all the way in the air. And I'm just sitting there like, nah, 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 bang, right on my side off the table. I was just like, ugh. It was bad. It was bad.
Yo, I got 3 points.
You did right.
It's the Checkerz podcast, all about the fight game. With Mr. Get That Work and Hawk Von Dame. Grab your device of choice and tune in. You'll never know what topics gonna get it on.
Since you want to drink and everything, I'm gonna get a little something myself. Disrespect.
This is the new Drink Champs.
Hey,
that show, by the way. I don't know if anyone knows about Drink Champs yet. I'm mad late. I'm always late to the party. Not by trying to be cool aspect, just I don't know. I'm always late to the party. Maybe it's because people don't invite me anywhere.
Vodka and kombucha. So it's been a while since I taught something back. So I feel it. I feel like fucking Rick and Morty about to burp every 5 seconds.
Wait, what the fuck is kombucha? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I know you heard of kombucha before.
No, I'm not Russian. It sounds right. That's what it sounds like.
Nah, man, that's just for if you need some help, a little extra aid going to the bathroom or with your intestines and shit like that. But some people just drink it just to drink it because they like the taste.
Nah. So you're gonna have to shit midway through this episode?
Yeah, probably. I always got to shit. It don't matter. Right. That's what I do.
You just gonna take the camera with you?
Mm-hmm. Going on the tour, guys.
But all right, man.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good, everyone? I'm Hawk Von Dame. That's my brother, Mr. Get That Work.
Yeah.
10 Checkerz, man.
Yeah.
Today's gonna be a little bit of a different episode. We got my man John Tavar, dinner at the round table. He's gonna be joining us soon.
Yeah.
So he comes on. We just gonna, I guess, hold it down.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I already know what I want to talk about. I want to talk about this Lopez and Kambosos situation.
Yo,
Trilla pulled out of the fight.
You called it. You were one of the, I mean, the day they signed that fight and started having trouble, you was on it.
Yeah, they pulled out of the fight. They said it cost so much money. Apparently they're gonna have more of this story coming out, but apparently they spent 10 million promotional I guess revenue for this fight, and they're at a loss.
Wow.
Yeah.
A little shocked in today's world that wasn't able to happen. Promotion reasons wise, I'm not sure if that's actually the reason, but very early you called it. You said they were having trouble selling the fight. Do you think that's the main reason that this fight is now canceled?
Partially, I think they overpaid Lopez.
Probably.
I think they overpaid him, and they couldn't make their money back. So they kept switching things around. Apparently, Lopez had COVID one time. It was a lot of excuses and reasons why it got pushed back. So when I seen that, I'm like, nah, something is wrong. It got pushed back 5 times, and the very last time they tried to push it back to October 14th. And Lopez said he signed a contract, and I think he even wrote on Twitter trying to, basically shame Kambosos But Kambosos was like, we already have an agreement for the 6th. Why are we pushing it back to the 14th? He's like, no. So he tried to make it seem like, oh, Kambosos don't want to fight. But the reason why it got pushed back so many times was because of Lopez. And he tried to push it back again. And Kambosos really wasn't having it. Dinner at the round table. We in here. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on, my brother?
Yeah.
What's going on?
What's good, man?
Yo, real quick, let me give a little introduction for all our Chin Checker followers.
Yeah.
This is my brother, John Tavar, host
Yes, sir.
at the round table. If you don't know, you gotta go follow that show too. This is gonna air too. And yo, last time we spoke, people were coming for my head because on your show, I supposedly disrespected Tyson.
Yeah.
What you said about Tyson exactly? I kind of forgot.
I
He was
said
in your top. He
Tyson
was in your
a
top
myth.
5, I think. What you said?
I said Tyson was a myth, that he's not in my top.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't think he's in my top 10. I would have to go back and look at my list, but yeah, I did say that.
Yeah, you did. You was kind of wild out with that one, with that statement. Got a lot of flashback. Backlash with that one.
Yeah, man. So it's good to have you on, man. Welcome to
Definitely, brother, man. I appreciate it for you guys to have me on your platform now. You know what I'm saying? And again, though, man, we had a great conversation last time, and I'm here to have another great conversation, man. So let's get to it, baby.
Oh yeah. So just as you jumped in, we was talking about the Lopez situation. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if you're familiar, but now the fight is off. Triller pulled out of the fight.
Get out of here.
Yeah, after the fight got pushed back about 6 times, Triller pulled out.
Yo, that's crazy. So what's gonna happen with the money then? Because I mean, they spent about $8 million on like the promotion.
Yeah,
trying to get that fight.
Yeah.
I think they're just gonna be at a loss now. I'm guessing the fight may get picked back up on ESPN. Who knows? But yeah, that it's off. It's off now.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Now,
wow.
Because the fight got pushed back a lot and there was a lot of issues or whatever, I told Hawk that I feel that Lopez just oversold himself and Triller bought on that. And I think that's where the money went. I think that's where the money went. I don't think he's as big as a star as he wants to believe right now. And I think he could get there. But right now, I don't think he is. I understand that he beat Lomachenko, but he had to just, he needs to do more. What do you think? You think he's a big star right now, or do you think he still has time to grow?
I think he's the best in that division. I think no one could beat him. And quite honest, I don't think Tank could beat him. I mean, Haney can't beat him. He's the best. I think he's the best skilled out of all of them. I mean, maybe because his resume, although you said like, Loma, and I would say Richard Cuomo too, though. Those are two, and Nakataka too. Those are good 3 boxers that he actually beat. But I get what you're saying, though, as far as like, I mean, his name is not up there yet for him to be demanding so much money. But I still think that he's the best at that division. I think no one could beat him.
Okay.
Yo,
Yeah.
I used to think that, man.
Now, I used to think.
No, I'm starting to lean away from that, man.
Why is that?
Yo, I think Devin Haney might be the best fight out of him.
Well, his resume is.
I don't know. Everyone was gunning for him when they saw him get the noodly legs, and don't come after him.
Oh my God!
He did have the ramen noodle dance in the middle of the ring.
He did. But you know what I think with Haney though, he is very skillful. He definitely has a lot of skills. I just think he lacks a lot of power, where he doesn't really hurt his fighters. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have that much power, and I just can't even imagine him against Teal. Teal will destroy him. Honestly, I don't think he could take Teal's punch.
You got
and I mean, look at the when he fought what's the guy's name, the Argentinian guy, Linares, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Venezuela guy from Venezuela. I'm sorry. And he got rocked, and like you just said, spaghetti legs. Yeah. So imagine if Teofimo when it got that same shot. I think it would have been just a spaghetti leg. It would be on the floor, knocked out.
Yeah.
And that's just real. You know what I'm saying? This they got to start fighting each other, man. We got to start seeing these boxes, man.
Yeah.
Get in the ring, man, and then just stop all this talk, man, and just let's get the gloves on, man. Let's get the fight going on.
This weekend we got something crazy coming up.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that one.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I want to hear your guys' take on that. What you guys? What's your prediction?
I'm gonna say, if I was to pick a safe bet, I would pick Fury. You know, a better boxer. You know, a lot of head movement. You know, skillful. The skillful boxer. Usually on the second time around, the third time around, the boxer does better.
Yeah.
With this fight, you know, you're fighting against Wilder, who, you know, has that right hand, but you can never really count him out. And initially, when I seen his training with Malik Scott, it looked to me, I was just like, nah, he still don't got it. But the recent things that came out with Malik Scott, I actually was impressed. So if he could take a little bit from that, I think he has a chance. So I'm gonna go with Wilder knockout.
Ooh, wow!
I'm gonna go with Wilder knockout.
Yo, all right, gotta respect that.
Yo,
How about you, Hulk? What's your take on that? What's your prediction?
What is this?
Hold on.
What were you impressed by?
Yo, he showed improvement, man.
With the guy he knocked. What were you impressed by, man? Yo, and John, am I bugging? But weren't they dancing half the time in the videos?
Yo, don't worry about that. They was working. Man.
Oh my God, man!
Yo,
He's
John,
dancing in the videos.
John, which way you going in the fight, man?
I mean, I respect, you know, so get that word prediction. You know what I'm saying? I got, you know, I kind of get what he's saying. However, though, I just think that, you know, Fury is just like a more superior boxer. You know, I mean, this man has been boxing all his life, obviously. And I think we spoke about as far as like, I don't think, did we really touch upon it? Like, I mean, what we touched upon as far as like, you know, when it comes to like poverty or someone who's actually born with a boxing background. But with Fury, you know, I mean, again, he started boxing as you know, I mean, since he was born. I mean, he was named after Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Wilder started very late. You know what I'm saying? I think with boxing, man, like you really got to start really young, man, to really be at that elite level, man. I mean, Wilder, granted, he does have a gift. So, like, the dude has a right hand, which you can never take away. You know, and that right hand could come at any minute. You know, but I'm going for Fury again. I'm thinking Fury's going to do it again, and I think he's going to dominate even more than the last fight. You know, I think Wilder is still can mentally accept that he actually not only just got beat, but he just got destroyed. You know, like he just got destroyed. Like where your corner stopped the fight. It wasn't even the referee; it was the corner. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's still ingrained in his brain, where he just can't get that out of his mind. That was his first L. You know what I'm saying? And you know he lost. Like he got destroyed. Like it wasn't like a decision loss. He just got destroyed. I actually got 200 on Fury. I made a bet already. I gotta see what's the odds though, as far as like the betting. But I bet it with my boy though. It's not like I bet it with you know what I'm saying, a service. But yeah, Fury, bro. I think Fury's gonna dominate even more.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna try to do something we ain't never really do on this show real quick. The first time I've ever done it. I hope it works. Let's see how this turns out.
Okay.
It's not turning out well so far.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to show up this way, but
okay. Well, I like that. You did that?
There we go. Yeah. No, I didn't do this. I stole that. Yeah, we don't.
Well, the editing part. I mean, how you presenting right now?
Yeah, I did that. Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't make this tailor the tape. I stole that. Yo, real quick for the people watching, this is outdated, but hopefully it plays out the way. I hope I can hide this. All right, boom, got it. All right. First time ever doing this. It's a little rocky, but
it's cool, man.
All right, so you can see right here that Wilder's really athletic. He actually out-athletes Ortiz. I'm not sure if that's a word, but I'm going with it. you can see that he's predicting his punches right here, throwing all his power, everything on his front foot. That's usually how he knocks everyone out. But Ortiz is able to see it coming and almost counters him. But being that he's a better athlete, he got away with it. Right here, you see some of the good. The right hand shoots straight out. It doesn't give a tell. He's not hopping. It's no hand dropping. It just fires right out. And to be honest, he don't even need to hit you cleanly to knock you out.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
He's showing you the James Harden hop step. That's what we going to
He said the James Harden.
Yo.
James Harden.
Oh my God. That's funny, man.
Even though he knocked him out, if you're, Dominic Brasilia, whatever this guy's name is, he's not as good as a boxer as Tyson Fury. He would
no way.
punch coming. So when you do those little hop steps, you see right here, he telegraphing it, and Fury's able to see it coming. He drops the hand. He knows this right hand is coming. He's able to move away from the punch throughout the whole fight. And there's going to be very few clips of the second fight because it was a bloodbath. It wasn't much to take away from that second fight.
Mm.
I completely forgot what I was showing you. But as you can see right here, almost every punch he's doing the James Harden. The only I feel like he's gonna have to compete. He can't really box with Fury, but he's gonna have to counter, gonna have to jab with him. And even though he missed that punch right there, that was such an intelligent move right there. He's waiting for Fury to open up. He tries to counter. Had he landed, that would have been it.
Now, when you are not a boxer, right? You're not as good as a boxer as your opponent. I guess one of your only options is to be a puncher.
Just trying to set up that right hand. And I think any opponent that goes up against Deontay, they really pay attention to that right hand. They're not really worried about him just throwing a hook or worried about his jabs or a body shot. They're really concerned about the right hand. And once a boxer is able to really figure him out and really understand, okay, I know how he's going to throw these right hands, they could take that away from him. And I think that's what Fury was going to do again on the third fight.
Okay.
So not only is he predictable in throwing his punches, like I showed in the video, he's a supreme athlete. So even if a guy could see it coming, Luis Ortiz saw a lot of the punches. He's just older. He's not as athletic as Wilder. Fury is almost a wash. Not a total wash. It actually favors more Wilder, but Fury's athletic himself, where he can avoid those punches. So, in my opinion, to answer your question, yeah, he has to land that bomb in order to win. It's either he gets that one punch or it's another bloodbath and Fury knocks him out again.
Yeah, if it goes 12, I don't think Wilder's going to get the decision. They're not going to give it to him.
Yeah, I don't think it's going 12.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so either.
Early.
So, oh my God.
In a body bag.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be an interesting fight because, like I said, I was impressed. Even though he made fun of it, I was impressed by the improvements because he did look sharper. He did look sharper in his training with Malik Scott. So, if he can apply just a little bit of that, it might be a different fight. And not also to, put down Fury in any type of way, but he has a lot surrounding him with a lot of gates, glove gate, meat gate. It's a lot. So if his glove is being checked and he comes into the ring and they say it's completely nothing wrong with his glove, do you think that would affect his fight? Because again, he got caught with his glove in another fight, a previous fight, and the ref had to fix it and let the fight go on. Didn't disqualify him, let the fight go on.
I'm not sure if this shit is true because I didn't bother to do any investigating on this. I heard that you're allowed to buy gloves and have it specially made where you can have the majority of your padding on the top part of the glove, not the actual knuckle part. And also that they make it with a different type of padding, horsehair, some shit, where it's harder and your knuckles will break through the foam easier.
I mean, I thought that they actually have to decide, though. Both boxers have to agree on what gloves are they going to use.
Right. That's usually in the contract. Right.
Yeah.
Y'all talking about if you're Floyd. Yeah, if you're Floyd. Yeah.
Just Floyd. No, but I think it's like a boxing rule, though. Like, both fighters have to agree on it.
No, you get to wear your gloves and whoever has the goal makes the rules. That's how it goes first. Right
Okay.
now, Canelo's telling Caleb Plant, yo, you gotta snip your eyebrows before you get in the ring. You can't breathe. He came up with so many stipulations. Come on, man. When you
Oh my
make the
God.
rules.
Yeah.
No, I get what he's saying, though. I get you off, but I mean, still, though, to me, it doesn't make any sense, though. Like, I mean, of course, I want to definitely agree with my fighter, who I'm going to fight against, what type of gloves they're going to have. And before we get to the fight, I want to take a look at it and see, okay, you know what? All right, I agree with this. And, vice versa, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, who's going to step in the ring with someone who just basically could just decide what kind of gloves they want to wear, and I have no say-so?
Yeah. Yo, have y'all seen?
I'm putting my life on the line.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the face-off between Caleb Plant and Canelo?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. Now, it was so funny though, because Canelo was like, I pushed it because he talked about my mother. It's because Caleb Plant called him a motherfucker. Knowing that it's a term we just use. We just like it's a lingo, whatever. Yeah. But I think Canelo knows what that actually means though. He's just fucking around though. But it was just funny though when I first heard about it, when he said like he said something about my mom and no one talked about my mother. But it was crazy though when he gave him that push. But he gave him a real push though. He actually made him like pushed him back to the other side. Like that was like it showed like Canelo's strength.
Yeah,
crazy.
That was the least of what we need to discuss. How about the slap?
Yo,
oh look, man, my God.
We're gonna leave my boy Plant alone, okay? Because the shades, what had happened, the shades had punctured, you know what I'm saying? He had shades on. Y'all forgetting about the shades, all right?
Oh my God.
Yo.
But wait a minute, Mr. Get that work. Are you going for Plant or are you going for Canelo?
I'm going with Plant.
Get the what? Yo, this is this. Oh my God, this is the bombshell right now.
Yeah,
I'm going. You say you're going for Plant? Wow. Okay.
Split decision.
Split decision.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
I'm going for an upset. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, he already took an L before they even got in the ring. He already lost on one judge's scorecard before they get in the ring. If it's close, it's unanimous. He's lost. There's no way no one's gonna give him that decision, man.
Well, you saw how fast that counter was for Canelo, man. When Plant went, to slap him, Canelo was quick to respond. Like that just goes to show you, man, this man is on point. How Plant is gonna beat Canelo? What he has to do to actually beat him?
Well, I mean, Canelo does have some problems with people who are pure boxers. He has in the past. He's gotten better, but he usually has problems with boxers. When we seen him in the Amir Khan fight, Amir Khan doesn't have a chin, but those first 3 or 4 rounds, Amir Khan was beating the bricks off him. He doesn't have any power and he doesn't have a chin, but until he got hit, that was the end of the fight. But Amir Khan was beating him. So I feel that, Plant is a better boxer than Khan, maybe not as quick, but a better boxer than Khan, probably has more of a chin. And I think he can, and he's tall. I think he can give Canelo some problems. I know it's going to be an uphill battle, but I think he could give Canelo some problems. He has enough skill to do it. He has the skills to do it. He just has to not get caught. too many times.
Let me ask you this, man. Let me ask you, if Caleb Plant beats Canelo, does Canelo make him pay for the shades?
Oh my God, yo.
I'm just saying.
Yo, man.
From the stitches under his eye.
Look, man.
But you know, crazy. If this is really healed up like that, well, I mean, the fight's gonna be next month, so I'm assuming it's gonna be already healed. But let's just say if it's still, I mean, you know, Canelo's gonna target that eye. He's gonna target that quickly.
Oh yeah,
for sure, man. But I mean, I want to give you guys my breakdown if you guys don't mind. I mean, first of all, Canelo, man, I think he's the pound for pound best boxer. I think no one in the world is better than Canelo. The dude has gotten better and better and better. And I mean, I know what you're saying about the fight with Amir Khan, though. I definitely saw Amir Khan really beating him too, though, at the same time as we were saying that, because he couldn't really handle his speed. His speed was really what kind of like got Canelo a little bit off. Right. But obviously, you know, Canelo is a more stronger fighter and just waiting for that right opening. And that's what actually happened, you know, and he got him and just dropped him. But Plant, you know, I'm saying definitely is a very skillful boxer. You know, you could definitely see his skill set. However, though, Plant hasn't fought anybody. Like, it's hard to really tell how well he is until you put him against someone who's at that level as well. And Plant has never fought someone. I mean, not even a Canelo. I mean, obviously Canelo's in a whole different, you know, world with this, but no one really at that level where, like, okay, he got a name under his belt. Okay, I can see now this dude is really, you know what I'm saying, he's really a champion. And I don't really see that with Plant, you know what I'm saying? Because again, I don't see that he really fought anybody. And my question to Plant, how he's going to absorb that body punch once he's going to land, because he's going to land it. Canelo's going to land that body punch. How is he going to absorb that punch? And that's what I want to see. And if I see that he's able to absorb that punch and really take it, then it could, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think so. I don't think so.
No.
One thing that we did, I hope, if fans don't know, we have a video up right now breaking down the Anthony Joshua and Usyk. You put that out, right, Work?
Yes, all 3 parts.
That's out right now. We're going to leave a link in the description for y'all to check out. You know, one thing about this fight that I feel, matter of fact, just with Canelo in general, not even Canelo, with boxing, if you don't have a game plan going in to the fight, you better be exceptional at making adjustments. Off the top of my head, probably the greatest adjustment fighter was Floyd Mayweather, where we would see him get into situations and maybe in his mind, he thought he was going to do plan A, but the fight turned out completely different. When he fought Zab Judah, he got in there and saw that Jab was just as fast as him, just as strong as him, and then after 5 rounds, completely neutralized him. We saw him fight other fighters where, you know, Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley catches him, completely takes Shane Mosley out. If you don't have an exceptional coach, you better be exceptional at making adjustments. I'm not sure Caleb Plant could make those adjustments. So he better have a good enough coach in his corner, because AJ didn't. Last week, AJ didn't have that. Someone was supposed to let AJ know, you got to start changing it up. If Caleb Plant doesn't make those adjustments, he gets knocked out within 7 rounds.
I got it in 6. I got it in 6, actually.
Okay, hey, I'm gonna be the oddball out with this one. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, I'm going with the upset because we already had an upset already with Usyk and Joshua. We might have an upset with, you know, Wilder and Fury. And, you know, if things come in 3s, I'm going with Plant over Canelo. I'm gonna go with the upset. I'm gonna go with the upset.
I respect that. But man, one thing I gotta say though, man, the lineup in boxing now from this month, November, about damn time, about damn time we getting these fights. You know what I'm saying? Because boxing has been like, you know, slowly dying, man, because those fights were not happening. You know, I mean, with the summertime was just like, I don't know what fight happened in the summertime that was actually big. I don't even know. But like, I mean, finally we getting these big fights happening, man. We got Crawford, Porter, you know what I'm saying? Obviously the Canelo, and Plant, Wilder and Fury, you know what I'm saying? But you just said Teofimo's not gonna fight, so that's kind of off the lineup. But I mean, finally we're getting some good fights happening, man. And then I mean, boxing needs that, man. And by the way, the undercard for Fury and Wilder, yo, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Frank Sanchez, that Cuban heavyweight versus the damn, I always mispronounce his name. I forgot his name. I think he's from Nigeria, but he's like a hard hitter too, though. Yeah, FA, yeah. They find each other on the card, yo. Like that's crazy, man. But I mean, thank man that finally boxing is giving us the fans what we want to see, man.
Right. Now, you know, a while back, somebody on Twitter had wrote something, and I just want to ask you your opinion, John. He had wrote about Dana White, and he was saying how Dana White is actually he should be praised instead of the backlash that he gets because he doesn't pay his fighters or they don't make as much as they should make. And his reasoning was that Dana White, at least with him, you get the fights that you want to see. You know, you get if somebody's next in line, that person fights a champion no matter what. You know what I'm saying? That happens no matter what. So the fights that you want to see happens. And his stance was money ruin boxing. And I want to ask, do you agree or disagree?
To a certain extent, yeah. To a certain extent. I think many boxers definitely of trying to really follow that Mayweather blueprint. But Mayweather actually worked for that blueprint though, because obviously, you know, before he was Money Mayweather, he was Pretty Boy Floyd, and that's when he was really fighting top contenders. You know, he wasn't fighting, he wasn't cherry picking. But I think, you know, you know, I won't say all boxers, but you know, the ones that we know of, the big names, are really trying to follow that blueprint. And also the promoters getting in the way too, though, where UFC, there's no promoter. You know, it's just all Dana White really making those fights happen. The fights that the fans are trying to demand to see, and he makes it happen. And this is why UFC, you know what I mean, they outsell as far as like, you know, pay-per-views on certain boxing events, you know. And granted, yes, I do say that, yeah, he doesn't really pay his fighters that much, though, Dana White. I mean, because UFC generates a lot of money, man. They generate a lot, you know, but it's unfortunate that, you know, they're not really getting paid the way they should get paid. So, like I said, you know, I agree to a certain extent, though, but definitely we got to really, I think in boxing, let's get rid of the middleman. Let's get rid of the middleman and make these fights happen. Stop trying to go through this person to make this fight happen and talking about, oh, you got to cross the other side of the street. What you mean cross the other side of the street? We're both fighters. Come on, let's make this fight happen.
Yeah.
So, it's almost the weird day and age we in, though. Because it ain't just the promoters, it's everything with life where now everyone expects this magnified thing where you look at Jake Paul, he's getting paid all this money, right? So now you other fighters arguing that they're not getting paid that much neither. You know what I mean? So it's a weird balance with this weird ass society that we're in now. It's a talentless society. Bro, how bad is it where back in the days, I joined Instagram just to look at strippers on Instagram. What happened to those days? Now we have a bunch of strippers.
Oh my God.
Trying to be comedians. They're mouthing off a whole bunch of other people's jokes. This is the most talentless shit I've ever seen in my life. What the fuck are you doing selling other people's jokes? And then you're not even telling them, they just mouthing them off. What kind of is this? All that has to do with promotion and perception and this whole weird world.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree.
Everyone. It's like this popularity contest and no one's actually good. I told my wife, it's socially acceptable now for me to punch her in her face.
Oh, shit.
Okay, now. We have to a woman beating the shit out of a woman.
Oh my God.
I just want to set this disclaimer before you continue. We do not share the same views, even though we are chin checkers. Okay, I just want to put that out there, guys. You know, just put that out there. You can continue. Go ahead, continue.
I didn't say I wanted to duff my wife. I'm just saying.
Oh my God, man.
It's socially
acceptable. Crazy. Oh man.
What a weird world we live in, right? Where the highest paid fighter is a YouTuber. We live in this fucking unbelievable world where UFC gives you the best product, but half of their fighters, the top, not even half, the top level fighters aren't really making nowhere near what the boxers are making. That's why the boxers are sitting there cherry picking and everyone's full of shit on Instagram. Yo, I'll send over the contract. No, you didn't. Shut the fuck up. You ain't full of shit, man. Everyone's full of shit, man. Yo, I'd say my stance on Devin Haney. Remember, I used to say Devin Haney can't punch. Then I'm realizing Devin Haney's the only one. Like, yo, what's up? He getting on Twitter, Instagram. He going.
Oh yeah, he's calling him out. Yeah.
Yeah, he's there. Yo, shout out to you, Devin Haney, man. I didn't like you because you you got pillows in your hands, but coming around, man, you winning me over, bro.
Oh my God! But I want to definitely piggyback what you were saying, though, Hulk. I mean, definitely, we are living in the virtual world. Really, it's a virtual world that people just gravitate to it so quickly that people just like feed off it so easily. It's very unfortunate because I mean, many of these people that we see now are really obviously living a fake life. That's not their real life. But people, they gravitate to it because now we've been so conditioned into seeing things and already believing it, and this is why, people take it so serious too, when they don't get a certain amount of views or they don't get a certain amount of likes, in their page, where like it gets crazy now, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it goes to show that, I mean, times is changing and it's changing for the worse though, at the same time, when you really think about it. And it's very unfortunate though, because I mean, we're allowing this to really control our life now, now that's how we perceive our life. And granted, social media is a great way to really, navigate your business or whatever you're trying to put out, what I'm saying, to network. But it's also a con, of it, where again, people are just, trying to portray something that, people that are just going to easily gravitate to it and just live this whole fake, persona of themselves. And it's very unfortunate, though. You're right about that. And it's crazy because you got people that actually are real people really trying to make something happen. And you got someone who just like you want to call them a blogger or a YouTuber, whatever you want to call them, and they're making a lot more money than you are, just based on them just trying to utilize the social media platform into like making people like them and accepting them, and really really putting something that's not really real. So again, we live in a virtual world, man.
Well, I definitely see what you're saying. I feel like with everything is a double-edged sword. So, on the topic of money hurting boxing, yeah, sure, I can see that. But on the other side, I can also see that now fighters are probably getting paid what they probably should have got paid, because, back then they really wasn't getting paid well. And, with social media, same thing, double-edged sword. Now people are more knowledgeable to know, like, all right, the inside of what's going on with fights or fighters or just, organizations. So whenever somebody tries to feed them some bullshit, they can be like, nah, that's not right, because, this is supposed to go this way. This person, did this. So, it's a double-edged sword. It is a double-edged sword, but, this is the world we live in now. And we have to kind of just, weave through the bullshit. That's really what it is.
I agree. 1,000%.
Yo, I'm here with my brother. People don't know, Rome Black is actually the executive producer on the music side of things. All the beats, well, not all of them, the majority.
Not all the beats.
Yeah, not all of them. Sorry, my bad.
A few of them.
Not a few. He's trying to undersell himself. Mm-hmm. Majority of the beats that are on Checkerz and on the Hawk Von Dane podcast, because I got my own podcast, Rome Black does the majority of the beats. So, real quick, that was a horrible introduction.
That's all good.
Worst I've seen.
That was awful.
I don't even know if that was an introduction.
It's all good.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, but I switched that. My fault.
It don't matter. Now, my take on this fight might be worse than that introduction, so I don't know. Let's see.
How was your breakdown on this fight?
You know what it is? It's like, I'm a Wilder guy. You know that, right? Like, I'm a Wilder guy. But I started watching like some old fights and stuff like that, and like just hearing you every time I watch like Wilder fight, I hear you in the back of my head like, yo, he's not polished. I'm looking and I'm like, I don't know, bro. It's like, yo, I want him to win. I want him to win bad. Like I feel like he's the American heavyweight that we need. I tell you this all the time. Like he's the guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like people ask for. Like he goes in there, he fights everybody. There's no ducking and dodging. But you know what? I'm gonna go Wilder. I'm gonna go Wilder knockout like 8 or 9, like around there. I feel like honestly, I think he gonna hurt Fury early though. Cause that whole the whole COVID thing with Fury and all that other stuff, I don't know. I feel like that was just more time to get back into shape. Cause he don't, even the interviews and stuff I see, he don't really look. It almost looked like he looking past Wilder. He was looking to that Anthony Joshua fight. That's the fight that he was looking to. He was looking at that fight. I don't know. Anthony Joshua looked bad that fight, bro. He looked a little shot. Like he wasn't like receiving anything well. Those punches, he was shaking on his feet. It looked bad, bro. It looked bad. But when I see Anthony Joshua fight, like, and you know, I think what have Wilder done to him, bro? Like by accident. You know what I mean? Like what? Well, like I think Wilder would have probably got him though. But I don't know, man. I'm going Wilder, bro. I'm gonna ride with Wilder.
So Mr. Get That Work, he's on your team.
Yeah.
I got Fury, but Mr. Get That Work, I mean, he also picked Wilder as well, though.
I'm not sure who could work AJ's corner, but they need to rebuild him for a little bit. Let him take a break. And I kind of felt this way about Wilder. Wilder should not have jumped in a rematch.
Yeah.
An immediate rematch.
Yeah.
A tune-up fight.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be able to compete with Fury in a boxing level. The only way you win is if you knock him out.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, take a few fights just to build up your skills. Take a couple of Uber drivers out. That's what I'm saying.
Uber drivers.
Take a couple Uber drivers out.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. You're right.
Oh man. That's crazy.
But that was another fight though too. Like Wilder, no adjustments at all. Like came in just hoping to land that right hand. You know what I mean? That's why I'm saying I'm going Wilder in the third fight. I'm hopefully.
You want to bet on it? Bro, you want to bet on it? Listen, I already got 200 on it.
You got 200 on it?
I got Fury 200.
Damn, man. Listen. I'm looking around. I'm looking around my house. Like, what can I bet? I don't know. I mean,
oh man,
it's more with my heart. It's like I want Wilder to win. I don't know. I got you. I want Wilder to win. But from what the last two fights, you know, it looks like it's looking like it might be the same fight. Like the second one, it might be the same thing.
And the reason why I say this is because I mean, think about the first fight. This is just like the way I assess it. I think Wilder cherry-picked Fury on the first fight. The man has been off for 2 years, went through depression, almost committed suicide, was heavily overweight. You know what I'm saying? Haven't been in the ring for that long, obviously 2 years, like I said. And I felt like Wilder cherry-picked him, knowing that he still has a name because obviously he's Fury. He actually, he beat Klitschko. Not really knowing that this guy is a real boxer. You know what I'm saying? And to know that Wilder was able to go 12 rounds and even go on that devastating knockout, regardless of whatever people say that the referee counted a little bit too slow. This man got up like the Undertaker.
He sure did.
And then still finished off that 12th round beating Wilder.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
See, now let me ask you guys this. I got a question. Now, y'all said that you feel, and I disagree, but I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go with what y'all said. You said that you feel like people could reprogram their brain. Not that Wilder is lost or he lost confidence, but do you not feel that he can reprogram his fighting in his fight? this next fight? You don't feel like he could do it?
I mean, it's possible. It's definitely possible. You know what I'm saying? But still, though, you got to think about the skill set too, though. At the same
Not
time.
that quick, man. You can't reprogram yourself that quick. That's insane.
But you know,
months, man.
But Wilder, I mean, if we do like both fights, right? Like we combine both fights together, you know, Fury got more rounds, one more round, but Wilder did things
right
that he can build on. Like, you know what I mean? Like inside fighting. Like towards the end, he was already shot that second fight, but we started throwing the uppercut a little bit inside. There's things that Wilder can do that he can build on. That's the only reason why I have a little bit of confidence, because I feel like Wilder has gotten better, like progressively gotten better. So not as much as you would like in terms of his boxing and skill, but he's gotten better from when I first started watching him fight. Like he was really wild, like really wild. Like
he's still wild.
He's still wild. He's still wild, but he was wilder. He was wilder before. He was wilder before. So I feel like, So I feel like there's things that he can build on from the two fights, and he has the difference maker. That right hand is a difference maker, bro. Like if he hits Fury with a right hand, bro, that's it. That's it. He's going down. He's already shown he has that bit of confidence. Like he's shown I can hit this guy and this guy goes down. He got up like the Undertaker, but if I hit him, he can go down. So it's not like he's going into the fight with nothing to look to, like, oh, this guy just washed me. He went in like, I dropped this guy, I hurt him, I can hurt him again. I gotta get to that. So that's what I'm hoping on. I'm open. I'm optimistic. I'm being optimistic. Work.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Because, you know, in that first fight where, you know, he knocked him down twice and he got him down in the last round, it was actually a left hook. So that's why I said if he's actually taking anything from this training with Scott, which it looks like he improved over time. It did to me. If he's taking anything from that, I think he could pull it off. Okay. I think he could pull it off.
I think so too. And what do you think he should do next? If he beats Fury, what you think his next move should be?
Might as well unify. Why not? Go out
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, of course. I mean, that's a psychological thing to do.
Fellas, man, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all coming on here, man. You know, me and Work appreciate y'all jumping on here. Next week, we'll recap on the fight. But we're going to end off on that. Make sure to subscribe to Dinner at the Round Table. Johnson.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
Also, if you're an artist and you're looking for
production,
you're trying to come up in this world and you need something fire, you need to holler at this man.
Yeah.
And if you're not hollering at him, just make sure to go to your bathroom mirror and punch yourself in the face and go.
Look, that one was better. That was better.
Then on top of that, if you're trying to go to Call of Duty and you ain't facing my man, you ain't facing my brother Work, you ain't shit. Wait. Yo, on that, man. But yo, I wanna tell everyone, man, I appreciate the support and I want to wish y'all 100%. Have a good week. And we're gonna come back next weekend.
Hold up, Hulk, I wanted to say something. Next week, I will guarantee I'll be $200 richer.
Hey, y'all. Can you hold this to me, Tyler? Okay.
Really? Goes straight.
Ooh, hit. That touch, yep. 5-2. Wait. Oh my God! Just press that red button. Yeah, for sure. Press it again. You'll see it. There's a second counter. So I'll